What is going on, guys? It's Ollie here from Ol and Bash Money Online, a channel where we are going to be discussing all the methods that we've tried, tested, and in some cases actually developed for making money online in the 2020s. To begin with, for the first few videos, our main focus is going to be Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. This is where we've got the most experience, we've got a Facebook group, we're doing really well with clients, and we feel like we can provide some real-time value in the UK at the moment. One of the main reasons for us starting this channel and starting our Facebook community was because we noticed that there were too many people out there teaching the wrong thing. I feel like a lot of people use videos on YouTube for clickbait and they don't actually provide real value or even the correct guidance. And this just leads people down a rabbit hole, and I personally think it's very unfair to use your influence just for clicks and for money without providing real-time value that you've tried and tested yourself. So I really believe in the importance of transparency and also the importance of having a clear vision and aim. So our two missions are the following. The first one is to make a drastic impact on people's lives and be able to help people become more financially free in a time where finances can be very, very stressful. And two, and this is more specific to Facebook Marketplace, we're trying to build up as many successful dropshippers as possible on Facebook Marketplace so that we can show Facebook that in the UK, we need the same abilities as those in the USA. Dropshipping in the USA is quite different to the UK. The processes are pretty much the same, however, they have a lot more option there to scale and to make big money and have a more sustainable business. A couple of these are the following. Number one, in the UK, as of recently, a few people have been reaching the shipped sales limit. Me and Bash have personally reached it on two of our accounts now. And this is basically around 20 to 25,000. I believe, and this is speculation, that Facebook have brought this in the UK to stop people from making too much money before they put the correct systems into place. Now, this is a positive thing, if I'm correct, because this means that Facebook are updating their systems, and in time, if we can build up enough people to show Facebook that we are a dominating force on the Facebook Marketplace dropshipping scene, we can get the same restrictions lifted as the USA, and we can start to scale this in a more sustainable fashion. The second one is the promotions feature. So in the USA, if you've looked on the USA market, they have access to what's called the promotions feature. And this is where you can add a 10% discount, free shipping, or a flat rate discount to any of your listings, which basically acts as a nice little upsell for customers. You can use this to promote your products. And in the UK, we don't have that. The last one is Facebook Shops. Now, we do have Facebook Shops in the UK, but the problem is we don't have access to put our Facebook Shops listings on the Marketplace sales channel, which means it gets visible on the Marketplace, which has, hundreds of millions of buyers per day. In the USA, they have that, and I have friends in the USA that are making thousands of pounds profit per day just on their Facebook Shops. Now, Facebook have said, and they do say within the Commerce Manager, that this will be available soon, but they keep on pushing that deadline back. So this is another thing that we don't have in the UK currently. All of these things lead back to our second mission, which is to increase the amount of successful dropshippers in the UK so that we can show Facebook that we need these as well. However, the issue and the main reason we've started this channel is that people are being taught the wrong things, or they're not being taught the correct ways to start, maintain, and scale their Facebook Marketplace dropshipping business. I see too many people these days doing things the wrong way. They're creating a bad reputation with customers, which in turn is actually taking away from our whole goal here, which is to show Facebook that people are selling respectfully, they do have a high level of integrity, and that we need these restrictions lifted. Hey, don't be afraid of the shipped sales limit. I've reached it on two accounts now, so has Bash, and this hasn't stopped us from carrying on selling, making good money. And all you need to do is move into profit share accounts, start up new accounts and start warming those up until you get the delivery option, and also use your profits to invest into other things such as wholesale on eBay, Amazon FBA, and things like that. But before we get into the main content of this video, let's give you a bit of background about myself and Bash. So in the UK, Facebook released the shipping option around November last year. And in that time, both of us have managed to do around 100,000 in sales each over our various accounts. And we have built up an incredible amount of knowledge on the subject. However, we are constant students, and this is kind of what makes us valuable to our group members. We're so committed to learning new things every single day and sharing these with people, and that's why we've made this YouTube channel, because we feel like there are hundreds of videos that we can do on specific topics of Facebook Marketplace dropshipping that have been proven by our course members, by our group members, and by us ourselves to prove good results. But just so you know what kind of people that we are, we don't ever talk about things that we haven't tested and proven ourselves. That's why we've started this channel. We see too many people out here that are explaining how to do things. They're not doing big numbers on Marketplace, they don't know what they're talking about, and some of them don't even have the shipping option. Now, I'm not saying that these guys, all of their videos are bad. They have some really good content on there. However, I just feel like I've watched some of these videos and they've kind of made my toes curl, because the things that they're saying just aren't true, or they're not accurate, or they're just not accurate representations of the processes that you need to implement into your Facebook Marketplace in order to scale. So part one, this will be short. What is dropshipping and how do you do it on Facebook Marketplace? So section one, what is dropshipping and how do you do it on Facebook Marketplace? So if you're not familiar with the business model of dropshipping is basically a business model where you sell products that you don't physically hold the stock of. So you choose a supplier. In this instance, we're going to be talking about eBay, and then you list them on your chosen platform or website. In this instance, it's Facebook Marketplace. And then when you receive an order, you head over to that supplier's website, you place the order on the supplier's website, you input the customer information that you've had on your order, and you have it shipped directly to your customer, and you keep the profit. And then how do you do this on Facebook Marketplace? Facebook Marketplace is exactly the same. You list an item specifically from eBay, in this instance, onto your Facebook Marketplace store. When that item sells, you head over to eBay, you put the customer delivery information in, you ship it straight to your customer. Now to the juicy part, the do's and don'ts of Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. So the first do is sell products that customers want to buy, not what you want to sell. Now, there is an element of putting your own twist on things, but when you're first getting started and in order to see the right results, you need to sell products that customers want to buy, not that you want to sell. Now, the best way to do this is actually going onto Marketplace, looking in the suggested categories, looking what other sellers are listing, checking the sales out, and then listing in these categories. The main point I'm trying to get across is take your own comfort away from the customer's needs. You need to put yourself in a position that customers want to see rather than where you feel comfortable. Then on the contrary, don't just sell products that you're comfortable with and that you know about. You can do this to begin with just to build up your confidence, but in the long run, it's not sustainable and you will restrict yourself. Do reply to customers promptly. Now, there's a few reasons for this. The first one is the Facebook algorithm. The Facebook algorithm does like engagement. If you've ever run Facebook ads, then it centers around engagement. So if you're engaging with your customers, replying promptly, they're going to start to promote your other listings. The second one is building customer relationships. People like being spoken to, they like being involved, they like feeling important. So if you're replying promptly and politely, they're going to feel those things. And lastly, it helps you to capitalize on impulse buys. What you're going to find is that a lot of buyers will be sending messages to multiple sellers who are selling the same sort of thing. So if you can reply straight away and you can tackle this impulse buy, you're going to win the sale. Don't send short, non-polite and robotic messages to people. They're just going to hate it. They're not going to like the fact that they don't feel like it's a personal message. You don't have to type every single message, and I know that's what you might be thinking, but I will teach you in later videos how to create really high converting and personalized pre-replied message templates, which you can just copy and paste every time you get a common question. Do spend ample time on your product research. Very, very important. You need to be looking at what is currently selling, checking out what physical shops have sales on, heading over to Zeek Analytics, having a look at what the best eBay sellers are selling at the moment. Your product research needs to occupy over 50% of your time doing this, and if you do that, then the rest of it's going to be so much easier. Don't just blast a load of listings up at 9 o'clock at night because you haven't had time in the day. I know you might be busy, and nobody is busier than I am, but you have to find time to do listings throughout the day and not just do it all at 9 o'clock at night, because Facebook doesn't like it when you bulk upload listings. You're not going to get the clicks, you're not going to get the sales, and it's just going to be bad for your account. And on the same topic, do space your listings out all throughout the day. What I would personally do is when I wake up, list 2. On my first break at work, I would do 2. On my lunch break, I would do 2. Just before I leave for work, I would do 2. And then when I get back, I would do 2. And then every hour, I would do between 2 and 4 listings until 11 o'clock at night. This might seem like a lot, but once you start listing, you'll realize that listing really doesn't take that long. Don't list items from eBay with bad reviews. Now, this is a very important one. Given that Facebook is a very personal way of selling, you're putting your name and your face to these products. It's going to be on your commerce profile, and people are going to know that they're buying from you. So make sure that when you're doing your product research, you're finding suppliers that have good reviews, they're reputable suppliers, and your product's going to be delivered on time and to a high quality. This will help with customer reviews and building up a good reputation. Do fulfill orders in a timely fashion. Make it your routine to fulfill all orders from that day the same night. Facebook will respond very well to you keeping on top of your account. This covers an array of different areas, but mainly we're looking at order fulfilling. So make sure that every night you're fulfilling all of your orders. I had an instance once on one of my first accounts where I had 84 orders to dispatch. I was very busy at that period, so I hadn't dispatched them. I'd let them build up over a couple of days. And I paid for all these orders on eBay. I paid about 1,800 quid. And then as I went back into Facebook Marketplace and started to mark them as dispatched, I got 10 dispatched, and then I reached the ship sales limit, meaning that 74 orders I couldn't dispatch. Facebook wouldn't let me, and I just paid for them. If I had fulfilled all my orders every night, I probably could have got this down to about 20, but because I let them build up, that happened. So what I'm trying to say is make sure that you fulfill all your orders in a timely fashion. Don't get stressed or put off by angry buyers. Now, Facebook Marketplace originally started as somewhere where you can sell your used stuff. It's only recently that people have started selling new things on there and delivering them to customers. There are a lot of customers who still don't trust this, and these customers think that you're scamming or think that you're fraudulent. You're not, and as long as you maintain a level of integrity and you know in yourself that you're doing things the right way, you're absolutely fine. Just ignore these people, be polite, and just direct them somewhere else. Do make your titles, listing templates and descriptions easy to read and have good grammar. Now, if you're using UK suppliers or very reputable suppliers, you're not really going to have to scan through their descriptions too much. But if you're testing out a new supplier, what a lot of eBay suppliers do is they just copy and paste the description from Alibaba or their China supplier, meaning that the grammar and the English isn't going to be a great standard. And this is just going to decrease your level of trust with the potential buyers. So make sure you have a quick scan through your descriptions and make sure that everything's looking good. Don't list items with long delivery times. You need to make sure that you're using suppliers that have between 2 to 3 day postage. They're not hard to find. You don't have to update valid tracking details to Facebook. It's better to, but you don't have to. So what you can do, if you have a supplier that you really want to sell their item, but they do like 6 or 7 day shipping time, you can use a fake tracking number, but always make sure that you message your customer to say there is going to be a 5 to 7 day shipping time on this item, and always make sure that you put that in your listing template. And that concludes our first video. I hope you found some value in this video. We're going to be uploading hundreds more, all about different ways of making money online, but specifically Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. If you need any more guidance, or if you want to join our Facebook group, it's called FBMP All on Facebook. I will leave a link down below. And also check out our website where you can see all the services that we offer for Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, and that is fbmpall.com. Again, I'll leave a link down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.